the mindset. I always talk about mindset. Mindset gets you up to go and create your life. It's the mindset. Your mind is so strong. Your mind leads you in certain ways. It'll lead you up or it'll lead you down. So that you was asking me like about my secret.
Yeah.
It's not a
so yeah, now that we've gotten there, what is your secret? What would you say it's your secret to looking like this at 60? 59, that is.
Yeah, it's no secret. It's just surviving and wanting to live your best life and wanting to live long. So I just stay very intentional and deliberate in how I want my life to be. If you walk around and you're complaining and you're bitching and you're so the victim all the time, it's going to start to show all in your face. You will have wrinkles. You will have you will start to age yourself. You do it to yourself. I've had 2 strokes. I've had 2 strokes. I had a stroke in 2017 and a stroke in 2019. God is amazing. My mind was so strong that I'm like, okay, it was happening, but not to me. Not me. So my mind took over to overrate what was going on. So I didn't get any paralysis. And I remember when I was having a second stroke and they came in and I'm hearing the paramedics saying, yeah, well, we're hearing her slur. We're hearing her slurring, this is that. And when I'm hearing this, I'm like, not me, girl. As Funky Dineva says, not me, girl. Right? And I came out of it and they got me to the hospital. And while I was in the emergency room, they're taking all the tests. Everything's coming up negative. They don't understand why. And then I'm looking at my daughter and my son-in-law. And I asked my son-in-law, where is my daughter? So the nurses and stuff, because my daughter was there. So obviously I had a blind thing going on, but it was actually a blood clot that was shooting to the top of my brain. It was kind of rocking there. And they gave me a CAT scan, rushed me into emergency surgery to siphon it out. And God was so amazing. That hospital, Kenneth Stone in Cobb County, Georgia, though that was one of 4 hospitals that could have done that surgery, or they would have air flighted me. So they got it done, but I want to live life. When I see people smoke, and I'm like, that's gonna kill you. Oh well, somebody got to die from something, but you don't know how you're gonna end. Your life is gonna end. You want a quality of life. So yeah, I can get hit by a bus, God forbid. But if you're smoking, it's already been proven that it can cause cancer. So you don't mind having a terrible quality of life that you hooked up to a trach, or you have some type of, lung cancer, and you're in distress in your older days when you really have time. You've worked all these years. They've talked us into, but people are starting to get, you don't work 50 years and you got 10 years to, enjoy it when you too damn tired to enjoy it. So that's why people are saying, you know what? I'm living my life. I'm not waiting to 65 to retire. I am not going to look like, even though I'm 50, I'm not going to look like that. I'm going to live my life. So that's why, the kid, the joke is 40 is the new 20, or 50 is the new 30. And that's, look how Angela Bassett looks.
Yeah.
She's 65. Even Oprah's 70.
Yes.
Oprah is turning 70.
Yes.
Yeah, she's 69.
Yeah, the other day I watched it's like a month ago. Oprah had just lost weight and she was looking 16.
Yeah, then
she said her age. I'm like,
she'll be 70 next
and then
year.
that she had her own hair and she didn't have a wig on.
Yeah.
I'm like, 70, your hair is long.
Because she's not stressed no more. You're not stressed. She's not dealing with all the stresses. You got to get rid of all the stresses. What I have also learned, you get rid of stresses. It don't matter.
Cameron. She was on Cameron's show. Yes.
Oh, Tamarind Hall. Tamarind Hall.
Yeah, oh,
right.
yes, yes.
You get rid of stress kills. Stress kills. So I don't care what vows you took. Let's keep it a buck. If he's stressing you out to the point where you stay sick, you are not in a comfort, you don't feel alive and wonderful, you need to get rid of it. I don't care how long you've been married or whatever.
Or what's at stake.
Right. What's at stake? I've had two divorces pretty much. Started from scratch, scratch. No more than 5 years ago. When was it? 2018. Yeah, I moved from Virginia to Atlanta, and sold my house. Didn't make what I thought, and really started from scratch. I was staying with my daughter, and me and my other daughter was in the guest bedroom sharing a trundle bed. I was promised a job, didn't get it. And we would celebrate if we could get a case of water that was like $2 and whatever. Now today, fast forward almost 6 years later, I have a home in the motherland in Kenya.
Yeah.
I did it. I paid for it. So it's a determination.
Yeah.
It's a mindset that you're going to move forward. I did start doing vision boards. Those work.
Yeah.
I started doing
So
a vision.
Vision boarding.
Vision boarding, getting negative people out of my life.
Yeah.
So
positive.
yeah, I know hundreds and thousands of people.
Yeah, and it didn't matter who it is, a relative, a friend.
It don't matter. Get that
husband.
It don't matter. Get
rid
them
of
out.
them.
Get rid of them.
Yeah.
Or back away.
Yeah.
Make yourself in your own pod to protect your peace and your space. Get rid of them, because you are the most important person in your life.
Yeah.
And you gotta be self. Some people are like, oh, well, that's kind of selfish. I got kids and all that. Your kids will be okay. You know, if you raise them right, you don't have to feel guilty about anything. You know what I'm saying? When I decided to come to Africa for my hiatus back in 2022, I left my daughter. She was 20.
Your youngest is 20?
My middle daughter, she was 20.
Yeah.
Left her home for 3 months. Everybody was nervous about it. Guess what? I didn't get one call. She held my house down.
Yeah.
Now they're used to it. So I'm like, y'all feel a type of way? My son and my daughter, that I'm going, they're like, you've left us before, it's okay. And it was for months, not weeks.
Yeah.
So
I used to be left behind as a teenager.
Yeah. Well,
and
no.
my mom would go to South Africa for even 3 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at that time, I'm in my teens.
Oh, no. My kids, I was home with them and that's another reason.
My big sister would be there, sort of, but nothing really happened. Yeah.
No, my kids were, I was a stay-at-home mom for years. And I gave my whole life to my family.
To your family. Yeah.
And at my 50th birthday, I said, it's going to be about me. I don't care what bill not paid. I put in sacrifice 25 years to everybody except me.
Yeah.
And at that time, I looked 50. And it doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual thing. And as time goes on, you just get better with yourself. I could be much better. I could eat better if I wanted to. I could exercise more if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But even with that, I'm not going to stress myself out trying to be the perfect. Because after you get 50 is like a magical age. When you turn 40, you start understanding what's really important in your life.
Yeah.
When you turn 50, you don't care what nobody says.
Don't care about
you don't care. You don't care. So that's a freedom in itself and a stress reliever in itself where you don't have to worry about what nobody think of you.
Yeah.
They don't pay your bills. They don't feed you. So what I care about, what you got to think or say about me. What Jay-Z say? I love Jay-Z's different quotes. What you eat don't make me shit. Exactly.
Yeah.
So what I eat don't make you. So
Yeah, that's true.
right. So I just live my life. I'm good to people. I'm a person of my word. So, some people, I'm an acquired taste, but I connect with people. And the people I don't connect with,
You don't connect?
I don't need to connect with.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you. You mentioned at some point divorce and going through a lot. But you seem to just be calm because you said one of your secrets of staying young is just being stress free. Yeah. And I can see really you're really stress free. So what is the secret about the secret of staying stress free?
Well,
Yeah.
it's a maturity thing,
Yeah.
right? So if you think about grandma in your family, tragedy can happen.
Yeah.
Bad. Someone can die, a child could die, whatever. Tragedy. Everybody upset, screaming, hollering. Grandma is calm and just
Observing.
says, it'll be okay, baby. It'll be okay. And you just can't believe, why aren't you upset? And as you really think about it, the younger you are, like when you're a little baby, you cry over everything. You cry because you're hungry. You cry because your feelings are so heightened. But after you've lived and you've learned and you've seen and you understand that life is life and life will be life, that's why you have to stay grateful. You have to be connected to God. And as you get older, grandma done seen it, experienced it, and I always would say, my girlfriend and I years ago used to talk, and that was like when we were in like our late 30s, 40s, and everybody was so competitive, and they thought that they were the most successful thing, and want to kind of put people in a box of who they want to deal, that people in their 30s and early 40s, the really 30s, and I always say, don't worry about today me. Remember, today me, tomorrow you. Because everybody got a turn in this life. So you can laugh or whatever or shade me about what's going on in my life today, but guarantee you, you're going to get the same turn. And let me see how you deal with it. Because it's not what happens to you, it's how you deal with it. So, I've been through, like you said, divorce, separation. My husband and I he passed away, but my husband and I were in government. We've gone through scandal and, everything. I had close relatives that died, that were murdered, and, not a lot, not like that typical, but tragic stuff. And since I am the youngest out of my sibling, I've seen death. I've seen my parents pass away. I've seen my sisters pass away. I've seen my family members pass away. So since I'm the youngest, I'm going to see a lot of death, and you don't know how you deal with it until it comes. But that's life. So when I was younger, your parents, but your parents give you a foundation, and I think that's what's missing a lot. That even though we always used to go to church, we had some type of foundation. Now everything open on Sunday, nobody go to church, so the young kids don't have any type of spiritual connection. So that's why, unfortunately, the suicide, people think that they can control their own life, and the young kids. I remember a couple weeks ago, it was Easter, and I was going to my daughter's house, and I seen two young guys walking down, teenagers, early teenagers. And I said, hey, y'all. I said, happy Easter. And they said, oh, today's Easter?
They had no idea. Yeah.
Like, where's your parents? Like, and this was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So.
But I get that even here in Kenya, because Easter for me just passes. I know it's Easter. I know the date. I know what it is that weekend. I do know. But it's not like before
how
we
it
all
was a
gathered
big and
together,
everyone
yeah.
planned for that day from
everybody from different parts of the country would come together. We'll go
come
to
together.
up country.
Right.
We'll celebrate.
You would buy your outfit right
yes.
start looking for your outfit.
We'll have
right,
cameras
and
we'll
all
have
of that.
cooking.
And now it's like everyone's got away from that,
Yeah.
and you see how this world is. It's just fighting and killing, and it's terrible. And I just don't understand why people just can't get along and grow. But it's an evil. It's an evil.
It's an evil in society.
It's an evil. But you know, going back to the thing of why Black Americans are leaving.
Yeah.
We're sick and tired of the BS is going on in the United States, but also more than Black people, a lot of people, white people are going to Lisbon and wherever. People are leaving because they look at it and they're like, we were drinking the Kool-Aid, but the Kool-Aid is sour.
Yeah.
And they're looking and
The food as well.
the food is poisonous. It's set up. Do you know 30 a lot of American food is banned in 30 other countries.
Yeah.
The ingredients that we have in our food.
Yeah. Even here in Kenya, we do have some foods that you can't. That
Like,
can't
do y'all
come
have
from,
McDonald's here?
No,
See?
we have KFC, but um, like some foods from the US or some farm produce from the US cannot come
Right.
to Kenya because it's GMO.
It's GMO.
Yeah, it has
Like
much
nothing
as
has
the
seeds.
current government is trying to change that. It's still banned in
the GMO.
Yeah.
Nothing has seeds.
Yeah.
Like you can't, like everything is hybrid. Nothing is seed. And you know, every other person now, like 30 years ago, like cancer would be like, oh my God. Now it's almost like the cold.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you'll be surprised how many people you meet that have
Cancer, and they just treat it now like
or
a
that
cold.
they know how many people you know that know someone with cancer or has survived cancer or has died of cancer. Before you really wouldn't.
And it's from the environment.
Yeah.
So I think that I know that people are deciding to make a change.
Yeah.
And again, Black people are so amazing in how they bring up something from nothing.
Yeah.
We have worked hard or had businesses, and we're able to make choices now. And we're making a choice of saying, okay, are we going to continue to live this rat race, or are we going to look at different options? And the big option is Africa. And when we get over to Africa, we're like,
oh my God.
y'all are living like this?
Yeah. We don't live in huts. We live like this. I hope
the
there's a
huts.
shot of
Right,
the background
right.
here.
Yeah, it's
you
no
guys,
huts.
we're in the Boma Hotel.
Yeah, right. It's not huts where you think. And everybody's so poor. And because lately on the news, they've been showing Nairobi as showing like the poorest part of Nairobi that has issues anyway, but they're showing that as Nairobi, saying that, oh yeah, Nairobi is underwater, and look at all of the flooding and the people die. That is one little part.
It is raining, guys.
It's raining
right now.
like it rains everywhere else.
Are we flooded?
No.
Do you look and see if we're swimming? We're not.
We're not but that's again the media,
narrative.
The narrative is so deliberate.
Yeah.
But we are getting out of here. We're getting out of here by the boatloads. In my trip this time, I ran into 10 Black people from the U.S.
Yeah.
Like from the U.S. And and it takes 22 hours to fly over here.
Yeah.
And I connected, and they said they don't want to go back.
There's a lot of I can hardly go through Nairobi city without meeting a Black American. So yeah, guys, we really, really love you. We welcome you.
Do y'all hear that? This is gonna get to my channel because the narrative is pushed that the Africans don't like the what's it? All I get is welcome home.
Welcome home. Welcome back home.
Welcome.
I think also for you guys, because you did not go to the US willingly, or your
Right.
families
That's
did
true,
not
yeah.
go willingly, and you came from different parts of Africa.
Right.
Sometimes your cultures or your identity was lost.
Of course.
Within that.
Of course.
So if you need the easiest place to come back and
Yeah.
rediscover yourself and your
Repatriate,
cultures,
yeah.
you can come to Kenya because
Yes.
I feel. Would you recommend Kenya?
Oh, absolutely. I bought my
Yeah.
family home.
Yeah.
It's in Malindi on the
Yeah.
coast.
Yeah.
4-minute walk, 100 steps to the ocean.
Yeah.
And it's a wonderful thing. So
Yeah.
absolutely to retire in the motherland or anywhere other than the United States.
Yeah.
Because we're not valued in the United States.
Yeah.
So here is a whole lot of opportunities for business. So bring your business here, bring all your money here.
Yeah.
And when the United States sees that the highest consumer is gone,
Yeah.
they will change their tune, but then it'll be too late.
Yeah.
And then Africa is the number one fastest growing global economy in the world.
Yeah. So if you want to invest and you're black, come back to home.
Yeah, check
Come
it
back
out.
home, yeah.
Yeah, connect, do your research, please. Connect with people, ask a lot of questions. Connect with people that you see on YouTube that has traveled here. And don't be so in a rush because because people will try to take advantage of you. If you are a U.S. citizen thinking you have money. So just,
Connect,
step by step. I've come, take the sacrifice to come find cheap flights. Come here, it's about $800-900 round trip. And connect with me. My name is Gloria. I could be reached. I have an Airbnb, a 3-bedroom Airbnb with a pool. And I can assist you. I have other people. Matter of fact, my neighbor 2 doors down, he is from the U.S., from Mississippi. And he just bought a gorgeous home closer to the beach than I. He can overlook the beach. So it's so much support here. So ask any questions, reach out to her, and she will give you my information and I have no problem sharing because my quest is to get everyone out of the United States, especially before the next election.
So basically, you can reach out to me, and if you want to visit Watamu, that is,
Malindi.
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 Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. And the next video, probably in a few days or months, we are going to go to Malindi and show you what we are talking about. And so if you're visiting Kenya, you can, or if you're visiting Malindi, you can definitely connect with us. Thank you very much. And please, for all Black Americans out there who feel they need to come back home and you have nothing, I will help you find accommodation. Even if you don't have a lot of money, you don't have to be rich, you don't have to be well established, you don't have to be famous. You can
as
just
long as you get over here. Just get
come.
over here.
You don't
Just
have to
get
have
over
money
here.
even to move around for itinerary.
You can jump. Ubers are very cheap here.
Yeah, and as long as you're black, I can go with you silently. And I used to have this friend. I told you about Denise. What we used to do with Denise whenever we go to like for photo shoots in public places, like let's say parks, like Ngong Hills. Have you been to the Ngong Hills?
I saw Gun Hills.
Yeah. So she'll just be in the car seated and just wave and be like, and just wave. And because she's black, she will not be overcharged as a US citizen. You see? So there's nowhere you'll feel so much at home.
Right.
So much convenience like here, because I have no idea how it feels like to be in an environment of racism
and intimidation and
yes,
just
I have
hate
no
for
idea
no reason.
because I am at home.
For no reason.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I am at home, that's why I feel so safe. So for the rest of you, come home. I will help
All
you.
right.
Yeah.
Come,
Bye.
Bye. Come to Kenya. Come to America. Not America. To leave America. Leave America. Get your money. Sell everything. I sold my car. I sold everything.
Yeah.
And get your ticket, get your passport. First, get your passport, okay? Get your passport and sell everything. The Chanel bag don't mean jack. The Louis Vuitton bag don't mean jack. All your shoes. I sold everything, even my car, and to prepare to come here. And you will see that it was well worth it. All right.
Yeah.
And I can be reached at glorialperson@gmail.com.
Thank you, guys. Bye. See you in Malindi.